Have you ever met someone who seemed to enjoy hurting other people? The kind of person who always has something sarcastic to say, who embarrasses others in front of a crowd, leaves cruel comments online, or makes you question your own worth with just a few words. We've all met someone like that, and we've all wondered the same thing. Why? Why would someone choose to be mean when kindness costs nothing? The easiest answer is that they're simply a bad person. It's comforting to believe that because it makes the world feel simple. Good people are kind, bad people are cruel. End of story. But human beings are rarely that easy to understand. If we stop there, we miss something important about why people behave the way they do. Imagine a porcupine. When it feels safe, it keeps its quills down. But the moment it senses danger, those quills become its protection. It isn't trying to hurt others for fun. It's trying to avoid being hurt first. The quills of human beings are sarcasm, insults, criticism, or coldness. To everyone else, it looks like confidence. But sometimes, it's simply fear wearing a disguise. Some people grow up believing that vulnerability is dangerous. Maybe they were bullied, maybe they were constantly criticized, maybe kindness was mistaken for weakness in the environment they grew up in. Over time, they learned that hurting others first felt safer than risking being hurt themselves. What began as a defense slowly became a habit and eventually part of who they are. But not every cruel person is acting out of fear. Sometimes cruelty comes from the desire to feel powerful. Making someone else feel small can create an illusion of being bigger. It's easier to criticize another person's success than to confront your own disappointments. It's easier to laugh at someone else's mistakes than to face your own. For a brief moment, putting someone down can feel like lifting yourself up. That's why many insults say more about the speaker than the person they're aimed at. When you point a finger at someone, there are 4 fingers pointing back at yourself. When someone says, "They're not even that talented," they may be really saying, "I'm afraid I'll never be good enough." When someone constantly mocks another person's happiness or success, they may be revealing the parts of themselves they haven't learned to accept. Sometimes people don't attack what they hate. They attack things that remind them of what they believe they're missing. Of course, this doesn't excuse cruelty. Understanding someone's behavior doesn't erase the pain they've caused. Healthy boundaries still matter. Walking away from toxic people still matters. Compassion should never come at the cost of your own well-being. Understanding is not the same as acceptance. Perhaps the more important question isn't why someone chooses cruelty. It's what we choose to do when it reaches us. Every cruel word leaves us with a decision. We can absorb that pain and pass it on to someone else, or we can let it end with us. One choice continues the cycle, the other breaks it. There's one final thought I'd like to leave you with. Imagine someone walks up to you carrying a heavy bag filled with garbage. They insist that you take it. Now you have 2 choices. You can carry it on your shoulders for the rest of the day, or you can simply leave it where it belongs. Insults work in pretty much the same way. Some people will try to hand you their anger, their bitterness, their frustration, or their insecurity. But just because someone offers you those things doesn't mean you have to carry them. You don't have to let their words become your thoughts or their bitterness become your burden. Don't let them win. Sometimes walking away isn't weakness. Sometimes refusing to react isn't surrender. Sometimes it's simply about protecting your own peace. Because the moment you accept someone else's bitterness, it no longer belongs only to them. It now belongs to you. Maybe real strength isn't having the perfect comeback or winning every argument. Real strength is knowing which battles deserve your energy, which burdens were never yours to carry. The next time someone is cruel to you, remember this. Leave the garbage bag with them, and you can walk away feeling good about yourself. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Bye!